especially like the fact that the body is not part of the geometry, so they actually flop around when you teabag them.
That was like Halo 3 was my jam. I failed like 10th grade science because of Halo 3.
That's dedication.
Yeah, basically.
My average right now 5%.
Jesus.
It's only 5 now.
Not rolling good today, apparently. Really not rolling good today.
Yeah, I know, me neither. I'm trying to put them on the one so that they like start to learn their resting position.
Is that even a thing? 2. Is this a 1?
That's a 1, yeah.
Not that bad actually. 2, 1, 3, 8.
Yeah, those are John's good dice. They always roll low.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
There's actually totally a science behind that too.
Yeah.
It's because
4.
most dice are made in rock tumblers, so they come out uneven.
Oh.
Yep. They'll be like just slightly biased to certain numbers.
10. 9, 10, 10.
Really not rolling good.
Where was this set of dice when we first started the game?
With John. That's the point.
11.
Oh Jesus!
Shit. You got 18.
Yeah.
Is that like a critical failure?
Yeah.
Oh, like that's like the most critical failures.
Yeah.
That's like you spontaneously combust and your
That's
remains.
like try and walk up a stair. Nope, you fail, you break your arm and neck, and you...
Done.
Oh, it's times 2, so yeah, you're negative 20. It's kind of...
Like you quantum physics kick in and some strange celestial event causes like all the veins in your body to just explode. You're dead.
You get your head caved in by a little girl.
Yeah. Basically.
Alright, we are streaming once again for our merry friends. Those who want to share the link may do so as normal. We will be playing and continuing our game of Deep Despair.
And I'm assuming I'm coming in the atmosphere again?
You will be coming in not right away.
Okay.
I've got to sort of find a way to pull you in.
Put me in as a clone.
Yeah, I'll put you in as another... I'll put you in... Who would I put you in as? Someone that you won't like to play.
He's another clone of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's another Hans clone. One more.
That's 3. Hans the 3rd, is that it?
5th.
Yeah.
5th, Hans the 5th.
I think the 5th. Or 6th, actually.
Hans
Because-
Schwartz does not die, only the actors that play him.
It's because, like, you said you found 4 of you, not including the current you.
No, including the current me, there's about
So
4.
Hans the 5th then
Yeah.
would be. Okay.
Alright.
The stream doesn't seem to be working.
What do you mean this isn't working? No?
No?
Looks like it's streaming okay for me.
Maybe your phone is just as stupid. Right?
Duffman does not die, only the actors who play him.
Isn't that like a thing for James Bond or something?
No, The Simpsons.
What?
Close
He
up.
even said Duffman.
Duffman does not
I
die.
haven't really watched Simpsons very much. I've had a really repressed childhood, guys.
Just gonna drop a bomb like that on me right now.
Jesus, how am I rolling this back?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That,
Like, no, like...
it's not bad.
That's not terrible, but like... Okay, there we go.
See, it's statistics, man. It's gonna not okay.
I know, I'll get all my bad rolls out now.
No, it's still not
12.
working.
It's not fail.
Yeah, use up those good rolls.
I'm using my bad rolls first. I just got like
I'm trying to like figure out which of my
I just
dice
got 17.
statistically lands on 6 the most. So I can pull it out. Okay, this is all good.
Yeah, I'm rolling pretty like consistent 9s. 9s to 11. Yeah.
10.
I'm glad I got that roll out of the way.
8. Oh.
Does it work now?
No.
No, spoiler.
What do you mean?
No. Now it's just.
Or blank Facebook profile picture.
9.
For me, I can see it. Where did you get the link from?
From my phone.
How do you find the link?
So the best way to make trick guy is to make him like a kind of like a pyramid with a top popped off.
What?
Like how we wouldn't make like a die that's loaded, like a loaded die.
You just want it to be heavier on one side.
Yeah. The side that you want face down.
So like let's say you wanted like consistent sixes, you'd need to make sure the one like the side that the one it weighs slightly more than the rest of it.
That's right. Easiest way to do it is to cut into the one and put weight inside there, and then you just paint over it again, and it looks like you haven't touched the die. Don't ask me how I know that.
How'd you know that? Criminology?
No, I never took a class that smart.
Hey.
I just had despicable friends. You know.
So as long as they gave you a share of the cut, you know.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, like how do we get this luggage bag open without the key to the lock, and you know, little things.
Well, actually, you know, there's some guy leaked all the skeleton keys to the TSA approved locks recently.
Neat.
Yeah, so if you got a 3D printer, you can make a skeleton key for every single lock in the US. For luggage. For luggage.
Or you can just like push the zipper, take a knife and push the zipper from one end. If it's a double zipper, it's fun. Even if it's a single zipper, but better if it's double zipper.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Oh great.
Oh yeah.
Oh great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah there, bud.
Are you gonna make Margaret Atwood proud?
Gabs, are you set for a rip, bud?
I get that reference.
There we are. That's a pretty
For
close
a
success.
faster,
That's my first.
I don't know. I'm not gonna waste any more time. To be honest with you, I'd rather just play.
So good.
But yeah, heads up, new character. So she's an angry redheaded Irish woman.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we last left everybody, we were playing. Yeah. So
excuse me, sir.
So you had walked in. Who had walked into the room with the crazy?
Wait, what?
It's
These guys.
what's the
everyone's
room with
pointing
the
at everybody.
crazy? What's the room with the
Well,
crazy?
are you crazy or is he crazy? No. So
No,
it's
so
the
then,
other guy. Yeah. Makes sense. So you guys walked into the room with Durango, sort of in the Durango room, and there was all of the monitors everywhere.
Yeah.
And you saw that this guy was
on the ground.
in a pile of blood, and he was like, standing over him with guns, sort of thing. Or no, you were on the computer and had guns beside you, and so again you walk in and he turns to you and he lifts up his helmet and it's
me.
John no, it's you. It's your character. It looks very much like you.
Okay.
And he looks and he says, "You guys took your time."
What do you mean? What?
He's like, "You know who I am. We're the same."
I'm you. Are you me?
He looks at you maliciously like this, and then he goes, and then he hammers on a button, and the whole room goes and explodes in gas.
What?
Then you die.
Then you have to make a health roll. No, I'm joking. I'm just kidding. No, you actually do have to make a health roll. You both have to make a health roll. So either of you have combat reflexes.
No.
Okay. Yes. So both of you get to make a health roll.
Do they get the smell of almonds in here?
No.
Okay. It sounds like gas. Sounds like almonds.
Oh, look at that crit right there. Look at that crit.
Yeah.
Not only do you see the gas coming, but you manage to base. So I'm also going to give you the ability to do something before he even hits the button.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh man.
So you see him going to hammer the button,
Yeah.
and you have the option to do something.
Cool.
Tackle.
How close am I to him?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
How close are you to him?
Yeah.
I would say
Is that
about
14 on
maybe
10?
12 feet.
Yeah, basically.
Something like 12 feet.
12 feet.
12 feet?
That's not close.
That's pretty close. That's
You
pretty close.
have shoot bangs, remember?
That's 2 of me lined out.
What?
You have shoot bangs.
Shoot.
You have guns. You have guns, Stabs. I'm just
But like, I would need
Like
like
shoot
quick
bangs.
draw, no, to be able to take out my gun and.
Yeah.
That is correct. Now,
Yeah.
now the smart person would have had his gun out before and he's walking
Well,
around.
I
But
don't know whether
know.
or not I did or
Oh.
not. It's like.
I think you guys might have.
Like, I'm
I don't
pretty sure.
remember.
Like, I want to say that I had my gun like this, but I
feel like you
can't
did,
say.
but
You
I
did.
don't know for
You
sure.
had to say you had
Yeah,
a gun like this. And You
yeah.
had the flashlight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
so,
correct.
So
Yeah,
So
'cause
you're
you're
still
going
out of
through,
that
like-
zone because there was no light in this area. Remember, it was just
Yeah.
red light. There was light coming from that
Yeah.
one room.
Yeah.
Everything else was in the
Yeah.
dark. You had your flashlight out because you were flashing
Yeah.
in the different windows. I was
Yeah.
just waiting to see if
Yeah.
you remember. It's not my responsibility as GM to remember what the players are doing.
So okay, so I shoot him.
Okay, roll to strike.
Lucky we could go
Why would you jinx against your own fellow player?
It's
So
interesting.
8.
It's
What
8.
am I rolling on?
You're rolling on your pistol
Yeah.
skill.
Oh, pistol.
You have 10.
I think you make it. Yeah, you make it. The lowest one is
12 actually.
Oh, you.
Okay,
I'm
so
good.
roll for hit location.
8, 10.
10. Torso. Okay.
Bam.
I can dodge, but I'm a minus to dodge because of
Okay.
your critical. Fail.
Woo!
Okay. So the bullet goes straight into your chest. Roll for damage. Nice. Roll for damage.
Oh.
Okay,
Still
so you
pretty
do
good.
10 points damage. So you do 10 points damage. It like hits him in the chest, and he doesn't get to hit the button. He like, as he goes to hit the button, he like slams back in the seat, and he's like, oh. He looks up at you, and you feel like a twinge in your own chest. You just kind of like just like almost subconsciously. You're not even
Yeah.
like sure if you actually feel it, and he's just like. And you see like this, and you're outside the door, and you're standing holding the gun outside the door, and you still remember what happened. You don't remember anything.
You're like, let's go into this room.
What the fuck?
So I'm right outside of the
Yeah,
door?
it's right where you were, right outside the door.
I kick in the door.
Yeah, okay, you kick in the door. There is a chair with a whole bunch of the monitors around. You look at one of the monitors and you see he is dead, and he is standing over top of him, and he's holding his head, and he's got a gun forced in his teeth, and he's going, and you can see him. He's yelling, but you can't see what he's saying. And then it goes, and then you see him standing beside the monitor, and he's typing on the computer. And the chair is empty.
Would I be able to make like a look around the room or
Yeah, you can look around the room.
yeah, so like I'm looking for any signs of like movement or like anything, if anything's like knocked over.
There's it looks like this room is clean. There's no dust on the floor. It looks like everything is polished and well used. Nothing looks dirty. There is nothing else in the room other than the.
Are there
Other
any
than the
other
chair.
exits?
No.
No? Okay, so I'll move towards the chair.
Okay.
You sit in it.
So like
You can become Skynet.
Like what's like attached to the chair? Is there like any obvious like controls attached to it?
There's a chair and there's a microphone that like sort of hangs in the front, and then there are all these different switches all over the arms of the thing, and they've all like listed as different things. But it looks like whatever was written originally was all in Russian and has been like there's like tape over it with stuff written, but the stuff that's written is written in ballpoint pen, but it makes no sense to you. It's a bunch of gobbledygook. There's nothing that says like engineering lab or biological wing or heart or the club. Nothing of that is just sort of scribbled stuff that you don't recognize.
I'll speak into the microphone.
Oh yeah, there's also there's a headset as well that you can pull down and put on like a.
I'll put it on the headset.
You can't really put it on without sitting in a chair. It's kind of like sort of like pulls down as doesn't twist or anything like that.
I'll sit down in the chair.
Okay, you sit down on the chair and you sort of pull down the thing onto your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you look, so what did you want to? When you speak into it, you speak into the microphone. You are outside in the hallway, walking along the hallway with him towards the room and you hear a disembodied voice speak out. What are you going to say?
What the fuck is
Wait a minute,
happening?
what?
What are you going to say in the microphone? I need to know what you're going to say.
Okay, so
I need to know what you're speaking into the microphone right now.
I can see that Victoria is like standing
looking for.
I can see like on the camera like him on the computer.
Yeah.
So I'll like call out for her name, Victoria.
Yeah. So you hear Durandal say, "Victoria," and you're walking and you're beside this guy, and he like turns and he looks at you, kind of like weird. He's got his gun. He's walking towards the room.
What the fuck is going on?
So what are you gonna do?
So like but like she doesn't hear me.
I don't know. I mean,
Victoria.
yeah, you hear the voice say Victoria.
I like stop.
And it's Durandal's voice. Well, it's Durandal. Yes, it sounds exactly like Durandal. It doesn't sound like you speaking to the microphone. It sounds like Durandal speaking to the microphone, saying Victoria. And so you look up at the camera.
Yeah, I look up at the camera and like continue doing what I'm doing on the computer.
It's me, Roland.
I like look back at the security camera, like thumbs up, and like
when you say it, you say it's me, Durandal.
I just like in that case, then I make no motion. I just continue doing what I'm doing.
Well, like, do I notice that
when you say it, you go to say your name, and it comes out Durandal.
What the fuck?
What happened to Hans?
He charged me, and so I just so I put him down.
You're like
I'm trying to find a way to like reroute the security or like block images. I'm trying to like hinder Durandal's senses at the moment because I realize that he's like watching everything and that he's got his own motive. So and he's giving us objectives. So I'm trying to just take off his voice, like mute his voice, mute camera, like black out cameras, and that's what I'm trying to like do.
Yeah. There's a button beside your hand that says like self-defense systems, and it's like a big red button.
And it's the like I guess it's the same spot where the
yeah. The door opens and you see someone that looks very much like you standing next to this guy. Walk in, and the guy that looks very much like you is holding a gun at you.
Whoa.
I just got it.
What the fuck is going on here?
What?
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
He looks at you. The guy who looks like you smiles. He's just like, and he shoots you.
The wrong one.
No. So you're gonna dodge, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
Go ahead, dodge. Dodge. Yeah. Yeah, this one's. You fail. You get hit in the chest for 7 damage.
Okay, so I'm at 2.
Your breath, like as you get smashed back in the chair, like your breath comes through your body, and you go like this, and like your vision swims like this, and you're standing in front of the door with him, and you've got your gun out, and you walked into the room. The chair is empty, and you look at your chest, and there's a bullet wound in your chest, and you look at it. You just see him. So this is what's happened. You remember walking down the corridor with him.
Okay.
And you walked into the room where the light was coming out of, and you walk in and there's no one standing in the chair, and you look over at him, and he like kind of has a weird look on his face, and you look down and he's got a bullet wound in his chest, and he just kind of looks at you, and he just like falls down on the ground. Make a health roll, please.
What the fuck is happening?
So he's back at 9 hit points now.
Oh, okay. 10 on 10.
Okay. So you are not dead. Well, you're not one dead before. You're conscious.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Okay.
roll on a death roll.
Okay.
You're conscious.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, and as you roll perception. Here.
12.
12 on 11.
Oh.
And you can roll perception as well, actually, despite the fact that you're on the ground.
You make it.
Yep. So
Okay.
8 on 12.
Yeah. So you notice, as you're lying on the ground and you're bleeding, you notice that there's smoke coming out of the end of your gun.
I reach into the back of my head and turn it back.
Turn
Oh
it
wait a minute.
Mm.
Wait a minute.
Okay, be careful.
Wait a minute.
Okay, tell me what you're gonna do.
You wouldn't be able to tell me if I turn it back whether or not the bullet would go away.
I can't tell you that now. Of course not.
I think from what we know so far about the mechanic, the bullet's gonna stay there.
Not necessarily, because
Not necessarily.
we de-aged when we went back.
Oh.
So
Right, but physical objects stayed where
Yeah.
they were.
So the DA with a bullet in his chest is embedded there. Can't
basically,
be healthy.
you'd probably have a foreign. You'd be not bleeding, but you'd have a foreign object embedded in your chest, and depending on where that is, that could be really problematic.
Right in the order. The aorta.
Okay, well, do you have? Oh, I guess I have
First aid?
Yeah, first aid.
Do you have first aid?
No.
No, the only person with first aid has their head bludgeoned in on the floor
Yep.
upstairs.
Okay. So let's go back to you guys for a minute.
Are you
While
still
these guys
driving?
decide what's happening. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to hinder Durandal.
I've been sitting on that for a few minutes.
So you're trying to hinder Durandal.
I guess I'm rolling on Electronics Operations Communications.
Yep.
On 11. Come on. Yes! 8 on 11. So I actually passed my roll for once.
Okay. The red light on the camera turns off.
Turns off. How heavy are you?
180 pounds.
180 pounds.
Plus gear, I'd say about
yeah.
200 probably.
200 pounds. We are in the far room. Oh, we don't have the map.
We do.
Well, is it the living quarters that
No,
we're
you
in?
guys are in this room.
Yeah, that's right. What's in here? What are, I mean, aside from the computers and what's
There's a bunch of like equipment, but there's nothing. There's no like pods or anything of that.
Are
sort.
there any? Is there like a dolly or some form of like thing with wheels on it?
No.
No.
There is one in here.
There is one in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run and get that and bring it back and put him on the dolly.
Okay, both strength.
And I pass by 1.
Okay, you managed to get him up on. Do you have first aid?
I don't. I have electronics operations medical though. That's why I'm
Does
running
not
to.
assist.
No.
You take 1 additional point of damage.
Okay, I'm at -5.
Okay.
And I'm moving him to the med bay.
But as you move him up onto the
Yeah.
thing, blood like comes out of his like face.
And I'm still partially conscious for this too.
Oh, you should actually roll your
Yeah.
health again at -1 this time, unless you have your hard to subdue.
Yes.
So if it's -1, then it's
-2.
no. So what is your
Alright.
health right now?
My health is -5.
No, but your
Oh, my
health,
health is 10.
10.
Your health is 10, and so it would normally be you'd be rolling on 9, but you're going to roll on
on
10.
10.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Okay, so you pass out. My head just like lolls.
Yeah.
Lolls.
I rush him to the med bay.
Okay.
The medical section.
Okay.
There's no hindrance or anything. I'm just rolling him. We're good.
Yeah.
Cool. And I transfer him over into one of the med pods.
Okay, all the med pods are full.
All the med pods are full.
Yeah.
What in the? Let's see. Where's the med pod? This is the med pod, right?
Yeah.
The,
yeah. There's one. All of them have red bars on them. One of them is green.
One of them is green.
Yeah.
I go over and look at the green one.
Okay.
Who's inside it? What's going on?
Don't recognize them.
Don't recognize them.
No.
Is there a way to internally shut off the oxygen?
Yeah, you can turn it. You can open it. You can't like if you turn off the oxygen, it'll automatically open.
Oh, okay. It's like a quick release. In the pods with the red bars,
Yeah.
are the humans like complete, or are they like corpses, or like what am I
They're
looking
like
at?
goopy, fairly goopy.
I like cancel the operation on one of the red bar ones.
Okay.
And like move as much shit and stuff out and goop out of the pod and like transfer him in.
It's going to take you probably about 15 or 20 minutes to fully clean out the pod. Because it's just gross. Like it's not easy to do. Make a willpower check, please.
Do you think him in his unconscious state would mind being in the goop?
Well, the problem is that if you transfer him in with the goop, he's
Yeah.
going to
I'm gonna
Combine
merge
with it.
someone
combine
else.
some DNA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because remember, I got bound to my computer.
Oh yes,
Oh, right.
sir. 6, 7, 8 on 12.
Okay, so there you go. So you don't throw up. You manage to clean out most of the goop.
So once the most of the goop is cleaned out, I push him from the dolly onto the bed and close it,
Okay.
and put in the program for regenerate.
Okay.
And then I go back, and as I'm passing all the kind of halls, I check to see if all the security cameras, if it's just in that room that the red light turned off, or if they're all the security cameras.
No,
out there.
they're on everywhere else.
They're on everywhere else.
Yep.
Okay. So I go back to that one room where the camera's off,
Okay.
and I'm going to actually contact you. And I'm going to try and get the message to you that currently Durandal is down in.
How are you trying to contact him?
He's got the cell phone, right, that I was fiddling with before.
You don't know.
Yeah, there's no signal.
There's no signal.
No, absolutely not.
You
At the
wouldn't
bottom
even,
of the ocean, man.
Right, yeah. Well, I don't know, because he was using it before to connect to Durandal, so if there's any connection with any of his data. Yeah.
You can call him on WhatsApp, maybe, or Skype.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like,
but,
yeah, can I Skype you? But you don't know what Skype ID is.
No.
Yeah.
But basically, anything.
The problem is he doesn't have the device anymore.
Right, but the device was at one point connected to Durandal, right?
Yeah, but it's inside his head now.
Right. So I look for the serial
My
code of
phone?
the
I thought
device.
it was my computer. That
It's
was
his computer
bouncing
that's-
off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I look for the phone and any external devices that were connected
You're using
to.
Durandal to look this up, correct?
I'm going through a back. Yeah.
You're
I'm.
using the computer to go. Durandal is the computer.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're going through Durandal to find the device, correct?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going through Durandal to find the device, and then I'm just sending. I'm gonna send
And you hear it ringing.
the phone.
The phone is ringing in the coming back from the way you came.
I'm gonna try and connect to the other external device, which was probably the computer. But I don't know that, so I'm gonna try and connect to that one.
Oh, you're gonna try and connect. Okay. Roll your IQ, please.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
8 on.
On 11.
Nice.
Okay, you hear your phone ringing inside your head. And your AI says, you have an incoming call.
I think. I think about opening my phone.
Okay. So you can hear him. You're lying on the ground. You can hear him talking. You just think about opening your phone. Your phone opens.
Yeah.
So the line goes active.
The line goes active.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna send Victoria to external. We are on in the north section of the.
You can also just talk.
Oh, cool. There's a
It's a
microphone.
phone, yeah, it's
Cool.
a voice.
So I'm just say, my name is Dr. Victoria Prescott. I am currently holding down the fort at the north end of our submarine base operations. Currently, Durandal has no operation or no site in my room. If you're looking for somewhere safe, you
Make a
can find me
perception check.
here. And then I terminate the
Okay.
connection immediately.
Did you?
You can make a perception check. You get a bonus of +2.
Okay.
So whatever your perception is, add 2 to it and roll under it.
So
Okay.
13.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
8.
Okay. You notice that there's a camera, and you can see him on the like talking to the computer, and you can see him talking. He's saying this stuff. He's saying Durandal cannot see me, doesn't have me on his side, and clearly the camera is looking right at him.
And then the signal's terminated.
And then the
immediately.
signal was dead. You can call him back.
We're gonna call it back.
Redial. Star 69. The computer terminal starts ringing.
Do I see the ID?
Yes, his
Yeah.
ID.
I answer it.
Okay.
This is Victoria. You have to think
The camera is still on.
That's weird.
Weird.
I'm looking at the camera now, and it's completely dead. And like I guess you can see me on the monitor. Look like directly at the like.
Well, I guess you're not as good as at hacking as you thought you were.
Oh.
That's fine. I guess you should know that we're being watched and that someone's fucking with us. Have fun. Click.
You're so polite.
Shade being thrown.
I'm
So
good
salty.
guy.
So salty.
Another woman
You're not
showed-
good at hacking. I'm trying to say, like, fucking tell you what's going on and give you updates, but fuck you. So yeah, salty.
Another woman shows her DL caddy.
Yeah. Anyways, so termination of signal
Hands up
terminated.
again.
Alright, well.
So if you put him
I'm
on
gonna
speaker,
ignore
would
that.
like his voice come out of your mouth?
I'm just kind of looking at you like, I'm dying here.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on this guy.
There's not really much you can do.
Is there anything resembling, like, a first aid kit around the room?
Even
or
if there
anything?
was, you wouldn't. You might be able to use
Wouldn't
it,
I?
actually.
Wouldn't I be able to use like my IQ at least or something? I Google it.
Yeah, you can use your IQ at a -2,
Oh,
and the only
boy.
thing you can do is you can stop the bleeding.
Okay.
So you find a first aid kit, and there's instruction manual on it, except
Okay.
it's in Russian. So there's where the -2 is. So you don't get any
Okay.
bonus from the instructions to staunch the bleeding. But you can roll in your IQ -2, and if you manage to succeed, then you can stop the bleeding. If you fail, then you don't stop the bleeding. If you critically fail, then you do more damage.
Okay.
Now there's another thing you can do as well, which is use your new skill, your new thing to load first aid into your slot, into one of your slots.
But I wouldn't know how long that would take, right?
It's instant.
Oh.
But you have to make an IQ roll,
Right.
a regular IQ roll, in order to allow the computer to upload the skill. And if you fail that, then your computer gets to load whatever skills it wants. No, it removes another skill. Right?
Which one was the one that I lost? Actually, kind of. I don't think I actually physically removed it.
Speech, English.
Was it some form of operation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna say surveillance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, security. Yeah, it was surveillance or security.
Okay.
So just tick it. Don't cross it off. 'Cause
Yeah. Okay.
you can tick it or X it so you remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna bite the bullet and try to upload it.
Yeah. So roll IQ.
11.
Don't fuck up.
Critical fail.
Oh no.
Did you critically fail? Don't work out again. Critically fail.
Triple sixes.
Oh,
You expect to explode.
Yeah. Critical fail.
the
Those
devil
are
is
those are
uploaded
my
into your mind.
favorite ones.
The AI takes over or
My
something.
favorite ones are critical
Bad.
failing. Yeah.
How do you do this?
How
do you do this?
He
Where's
rolls
the
the eye and they
fucking
hate
dice?
him.
I
I'm
don't think you
so fucking mad right now, guys.
You lose the ability
That is
to
permanently gone.
Okay.
What is that?
Stealth.
Permanently. Not temporarily.
Okay.
That was permanently gone. And you get a new skill, which is
Gardening.
carousing.
I cannot wait to wake up.
However, you think that it's first aid. You're like, I know what I'm doing now. So now you have to roll on carousing to see if you can apply first aid to him. Don't give me that look. Come on, roll it up. I'll find
That logic makes no sense.
All right, so roll on a 12.
I'm gonna try and seduce his wounds closed.
Carousing. It's not actually.
It's just having good.
Did you roll on a
6,
12?
9, 10.
10.
So you mix a cocktail using his blood, and you look at it, and you're like, huh. And you're looking at him. He pours it like. You're like, where did you get a cocktail shaker from? I don't even know.
This is took a turn for this surreal.
Why?
No, you pour it into like a blood bag from the first aid kit and mix it up on the first aid.
Some rubbing alcohol in there.
Yeah, you're like, there we go. What the fuck am I doing?
I thought I got shot. What happened to you?
This isn't how you make a Bloody Mary.
Oh god, you got your beard right now.
And
You lose 2 plot points. You get noise. You're still bleeding.
I'm still bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're slightly
So
more
what do you want to
confused.
do? You want to try loading it up again there, bud? Or
Yes.
All right.
This game is not gonna fucking beat me.
It's already beaten you twice.
Famous last words, sir. But
Come on, here we go.
Breathe. Remember to breathe.
You can do this.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
All right,
Yes.
you load first aid into your skill bank. You can add first aid now. It takes the place. Carousing is permanently in there. It replaces
Stealth.
stealth. So whenever you try to sneak around, you're going to end up rolling on carousing.
This is carousing.
Partying, having fun. Starting a conga line.
Jiha, like go into that room, like be real quick, like be real stealth about it, like
How you doing?
God damn it.
So roll on 12 for your health skill.
Hmm?
And you gotta roll on 12 to see if you can actually apply first aid successfully.
Okay.
Don't critically fail again.
10, 12.
Perfect. Right on. So
Mhm.
roll 1d6 and add 3 points.
2,
5.
5.
C4 goes off your line, Richard. You get 5 hit points back. Cool. And you are bandaged up.
Sweet.
So that's
C4.
Where
does C4 come from?
What?
No.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I just make it
I
randomly
know.
appear.
a panel opens up from the ceiling and C4 drops down in
The
front of
dice
you.
that dropped on the ground, can someone pick it up?
No.
Or-
No, I got it. It was
Did you?
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking if.
Could have been worse.
I
Could have
got
been worse.
carousing.
Could have been worse. I died.
I was going to take away computer hacking, but I thought that would be far too mean.
On Brad said you do have a cloak, so
Hmm?
you do have cloaking.
No, it's a cloak.
Oh,
You know
a-
how to use a cloak. Like, wear a cloak.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? The cloak skill is actually
It's
used
awesome.
to, when someone is like, hitting you with a dagger, you can actually
use it
use
to
the cloak
defend.
to like grab his
Yeah.
and like grapple the good knife. It's pretty cool. Okay, I digress. Yeah. So where do you guys get up?
So I have a cocktail and I saved you.
Yeah,
You
you're
have
like,
a
here's a
cock-
bloody
You
cocktail.
have a cocktail of my blood.
And rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol and blood.
Yeah. You gonna drink it?
I'm just gonna kind of knock it out of his hands.
You stop that right
The
now.
thing is, well, you gotta understand is that he literally doesn't understand why, like, what you're confused about. Like, to him, he sees that skill. When he made that cocktail, he 100% saw that as giving you first aid. Yeah,
Yeah.
because in his head, it's fucked. Like, the wires are crossed, right? Like, literally, the wires are crossed.
But then, okay.
And then he got the
So
first
he's
aid
like
skill.
pretty proud.
Yeah, and then he got the first aid skill, which knocked it down to the worst stealth ones.
Yeah, so he's like looking at me like all proud and stuff. And I'm just like, knock it out
No,
of his hand.
because that's where he would be like, why was I trying to sneak up on you while giving you first aid? What am I doing? I'm so dumb. Why was I trying to sneak up on you?
I was just trying to give you first aid real quiet, like. You have a drink.
Such an idiot.
So what do you want to do?
Dropping dice on the floor.
Well, I asked what the hell happened.
You tell me.
I saw me in the chair, and then I remember all.
Do you remember
that,
everything?
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember.
I don't remember seeing him in the chair, right?
Nope. You walked in, the chair was empty, and he had a bullet in his chest.
That's all you know.
So
And your gun is smoking.
yeah,
He doesn't notice it. Only he knows.
Only he knows the gun was smoking.
yeah. I was in the chair, and he was about to hit a button, and I shot him. And then
I was at the chair.
he turned back time so that I would be outside the door, and then I came in. He wasn't there anymore. He was actually beside you. Then he shot me. And then my gun is now... What? My gun is now steaming.
And if you check the magazine,
Yeah.
there's a bullet missing. And there's a cartridge on the floor.
Bruh.
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 So yeah. What happened on your end?
We opened the door, and when I looked at you, you had a bullet in your chest.
Huh. Okay. So, obviously, this other guy can manipulate time, too. I haven't told him.
No.
Which other guy?
Me. The other me.
So it's just you then, right? We already know that you can manipulate time.
No, but, like, I'm saying there's another me around.
Is there though? I'm asking. I don't remember what happened. Anyway, it's okay.
Because, like, we walked in and found me in the
So
chair.
you shot, and then you shot yourself, right? Why did you shoot if there's two of you? How come you shot? How come you shot yourself?
Stop.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's happening. I don't know. I just run this game. I don't know.
You just know what's going on, but you don't know.
Oh, I know 100%.
We're all gonna
So what do you want to do? You guys want to do anything? Or can I go back to this crazy fucking...
Well, are you
Unabomber
going to
on
tell
the
me
table
that you
here?
were contact in your head?
Well...
So yeah, you look in the monitor and
Yeah.
you see this guy
Yeah.
is like... You're not still sitting in there, right?
No.
Where did you go? Did
I
you
went
fall
back-
down the tunnel?
No.
The secret tunnel?
No, I didn't go to the secret tunnel. Sorry. No, I went back to check on the other pods, and I want to start like canceling the regeneration of whatever the shit else is being formed, and I'm keeping an eye on the one that's green.
Okay. Well, you can open the one that's green if you want to.
No, I'm gonna wait by the one where he's recuperating with my guns, and just keep an eye on the green case from afar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim my guns at it.
Okay.
I'm taking aim actions.
You're taking aim actions at,
Yeah.
at the one with the green on it?
Yes.
Okay. After about... So you're like... So what are you doing with the ones with the... You're just monitoring him, right?
Yeah, I'm monitoring him.
It seems like, again, there's all those weird levels that are going... That's like there's foreign material detected in pod sort of thing. In his pod. There's a lot of foreign material that was in the pod.
Yeah, you didn't take any of that shit off of me.
You didn't take any of his clothing off or any of his gear off. You just put him in straight as he was.
Oh, 5 guns for hands.
You just like put him in with a bunch of stuff. You're just like, oh, just throw him in there.
You have a gun penis now.
The green pod opens. The green pod opens like this, and a naked man falls out. Well, he's wearing like a yellow sort of loincloth, and he's coughing. You're coughing.
Hey, beautiful.
awesome roleplay.
You're like, well, hi there.
You got this raging erection.
You're just like,
Morning wood.
And then I just like to stretch, show off my muscles.
yeah.
I'm kind of raging hard on the corner too, so there's that to interface.
State your name, what your purpose is here, and how you got here, please.
Aw, come on, honey.
I will
What?
shoot.
Okay, we can play this game too. Yeah. Well, I can't really get my voice. Beautiful.
Have you been smoking for like 20 years?
Smoke a whiskey, man. Smoke a whiskey. It's blues. Tom Blues.
Where's Scarecrow?
Why are you trying to kill me?
Harvey Dent. Can we trust him?
So, little girl, young lady, beautiful. You gonna give me a name? Or I have to tell you, but give one for you.
You can give me your name first and your last memory.
My name is Blues. Tom Blues. It was beautiful. I feel like a smoker who's actually just at puberty right now.
You're a 13-year-old Tom Waits.
It's happy-go-lucky Bruce Springsteen. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you as well that his head is completely shaved. Completely shaved, like not even thinner than this. Like he's no hair at all.
It's shiny.
It's shiny, and there's like a barcode on the front of his head, and at the bottom it says reject.
And about my last memory, I don't remember what, but I'd be glad that you be my first memory.
I like the way you kind of talk like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Misa no pusa. Misa Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks with too much wisdom.
Tom Blues.
Tom Blues.
Tom Blues.
And actually, your skills that all reflect that as well.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
My James Bond with like bad voice.
Yeah, well, you can fly a jet and you can play a banjo.
I know, right?
So,
Do I have a banjo on me like in the Bond?
No. It's built into your body.
My chest here.
Chest hair.
His penis is a banjo.
Oh my god. When you pull your ears, it tightens them. That's how you tune.
Anyways, I'm just gonna sit there and just stare at you seductively.
I just keep I like look back at the pod and like hope that you come out sometime
There's like
soon.
he's got like the timer on his thing is like 22 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be soup for a while.
Yeah, he's pretty badly fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only broke my entire face.
So I also
All of
am somewhat fixing it. So
Yeah.
You're not doing a fucking thing, honestly.
You're just staring at me.
well, I could have just left him.
You
I
put,
could
you
have
put me
just-
in the test tube.
I did
That's
put you in the
it.
test tube.
That's it.
With all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Some water.
Like I said, if I have guns
You
for
want some
hands,
water?
it's all worth it.
Yeah.
Or you want cold teas?
Water's good.
Actually, Tyson and I did the last one you as well, mate.
No!
Rats. Tough.
So just sit there and stare at me.
I.
Yes, I know, honey. This body's beautiful too. I know. I admire myself sometimes too.
Are there any like because we're not too far. I'm going to leave the kind of pod chamber and go to the living quarters and see if I can find some clothes.
Hey, beautiful, where are you going?
Stay there. I'll be back.
Come on, move this body poop out. 1 second, I'll make you a drink. I want to make a drink.
Okay, sure.
That's crazy.
Okay, so roll on carousing. And you don't get to use those dice. Those are my dice. Yeah. You can use anyone's dice but these dice.
A 9.
Yeah, that's right.
You
So
make
you,
a cocktail from goop.
No, you make the cocktail. Well, they put like a water bottle there, and you kind of like take the water bottle and you add some like salt and pepper to it, and you shake up a salt and pepper drink.
I make 2.
You make 2. There you go. You make 2, and you strain them into two glasses.
And then I saunter up towards where she went.
Okay, so there you go. So where are you going?
I'm going to the living quarters to find to see if I can find some clothing. It should be right next door. Right?
Yep. So you go next door.
Yeah.
To the living quarters, and you're sort of like rummaging through lockers, and this guy like walks out with his like long bandy legs and his like little loincloth, and he's got like 2 drinks in his hands.
They're martini.
Yeah. This game is like gone from like really serious and scary to like completely off the wall to
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you find a number of the wetsuits with the different scientists' names on them. They all look pretty average. Like one of them might fit him. I mean, you don't really know, but they've got different people's names on them. One says Hans on it. One of them says, it's different.
I give him one that looks somewhat similar to like his shape.
Shape, yeah, sure.
I give him like a medium or something, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here you go. You can change into these.
I ignore her and start putting on a small.
Okay. Okay, you fit into the small. It's really, really tight.
Where do you like just change in front of me? Like,
Yeah. It's like really short on your ankles, like it's up here, and it goes to like it's like a baseball jersey, comes up to your forearm, and it's super, super tight, and your massive erection is finely outlined. Thank you. The full detail of your circumcised cock can be shown through the confines of the suit. This is an 18.
Lucas is leaving. Just went upstairs like, no, I'm done. I'm done.
Guys.
Yeah, so like the moment I see him like start to put on clothes, I like walk out of the room, and like and I take a small for myself because I'm still in that like weird friggin' like diving suit.
Yeah, you've been in that thing forever, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, shit's going on, so I take
So
a
you
small.
see him take a suit of his own and walk out and give you a seductive glance over her shoulder. Well, you think she gives you a seductive
Yeah,
glance
you can
anyway.
think that.
You
Yeah.
don't see,
I follow her.
Okay.
You can stay right there while I change. Thanks.
Okay.
Right there is fine. And I like continue up.
I'm just confused. Right?
Yeah, so I guess I go to like the kind of the next secluded area.
The next secluded area
yeah,
would be
which
this
is-
area here.
Yeah.
It's full of gas.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to the pod chamber.
You're gonna go
then.
in this one?
No, not that
Oh,
one.
you
Not
should
the
go in
living
this
room.
one here.
No, because that's where he is.
No, he's in there. He's
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'll go into that pod and close the door behind me and lock
Okay,
it.
please roll, Will. Thank you.
Hey, first time I've rolled Will in this entire
Yeah,
game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right. No, you rolled Will when you were before when you had your episode.
Oh, right. True. That's right, and that has come up not. I fail. Fail, Will.
Okay.
By
The
3.
door is closed,
Okay.
and you start changing. And as you start changing, you hear like a psst, like further down in this tube. This is like a tube with a bunch of like. This is the oxygen scrubber
Right.
room.
Yeah.
And then you hear like a psst noise somewhere down below.
I look down the shaft, right?
You look
Just
down
there's
and
like
you can see that there's some sort of a leak, and water is starting to fill up in the
This sounds
tube.
familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've got my new suit on now, right? Like, I've changed.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I tried the door.
It doesn't open.
Right, I start banging on it.
Okay. You don't hear anyone banging. No. You look in and you just see like she's like you look through the window and she's like half naked and she's like changing.
I'm just taking some of it.
Yeah, but she's like not. She's not moving. She just hangs standing there, kind of like catatonic, but she's half naked.
Wonderful.
I'm not gonna door. I'm not.
You don't hear this. This is
No.
sort of like your little. Unless you open the door, you can open the door.
I'm not that crazy.
I don't know. I'm just saying you can open the door. Anyway, so you're just. Like,
I'm like trying to get
yeah,
out.
nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Hey, lady, can you hear me?
You
What?
look and you
You
can't
okay?
see anyone in the
Right.
other room.
Where the clothes were that I like, where the wet.
Another more water starts pouring through another hole now.
Oh, wonderful.
And I'm still looking at her. She's still.
Yeah, she's still just like.
I'll try to open the door this time.
Okay. You open the door.
You wanna walk in?
Yeah.
I
She's
just
just like standing there, and
walk
kind
around.
of like half naked, and she's like you can just see she's like she's sort of breathing really heavy, and she's vibrating and like shaking a little bit, and she's like moaning a little bit.
Roll on carousing.
He doesn't have lecherous.
Okay.
He's just a pervert.
Okay.
He doesn't.
cool.
He's not. He's
I'm
not
just a party
uncon-
animal. I'm just a party
He's
animal.
not uncontrollable.
Okay,
But
that's
he's a
good.
ladies' man. For sure. It might not work on you, but it works on 66% of the other.
In my head right now, I'm just imagining this is like a delayed action arousal. Can just see me. So I'm like,
Hey, I know you like it. I like it. Want a drink?
and just like whip it around your nose.
What do you want to do?
I start looking. Is there a computer little thing there?
All the
as well?
computer panels are like you just tap on them and nothing happens. It's just like there's no connection. The water starts lapping at your feet. It is freezing cold.
Yeah, I start to look around for. Is there like a pressure wheel or something like a?
Nope. You look way up in the top of the oxygen scrubber thing,
Right.
And there's like an emergency helmet and breathing apparatus.
I
at the
start to
top.
climb up the ladder.
Okay, roll dex.
I can roll climbing, can I?
Ooh, yes you can. You
Damn
get plus
straight.
2 to roll because you climb the ladder.
Cool. So under 13, under 13.
Okay, start climbing up the thing.
Cool.
I start tapping her head. That's like something's wrong.
Nothing. You can. There's a sort of a feint. You can roll on will now at -4.
Oh, under 8.
Yo.
4.
Okay. Critical success.
So there you go. So you wait. You feel like sort of like a tapping on your head, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. And the moment you say that doesn't make any sense, you open your eyes, and you're like half naked, and he's just like standing in front of you, like tapping your head.
Are you okay, Joe?
I like push you away and like grab my clothes and push me like kind of like cover up, and then I like try and figure out, get my bearings a little
there's
bit.
no water anywhere.
And I look at you like, what the hell just happened?
Are you okay? I don't know your name, so I'm gonna give you a name. Patricia. How you feeling? I love it.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
See, we miss you when you're not here.
This guy.
Yeah, so I'm just like wide-eyed and a little bit in shock at like the fact that like I'm just trying to get my senses and kind of figure out where I am.
Cool.
I give her my drink, the drink that I didn't drink, and just tell you to
Relax.
you put some shit up
I
It gives
like-
you what looks like a glass of water.
I take a glass of water and then I realize there's salt and pepper in it. I spit it out.
What the fuck is this?
Thanks. What?
Are you awake now? Are you awake now?
I think so. I like zip up and kind of like get myself looking a little bit more proper, and I start going around and checking the computers, and they start working again, and I take it.
Yeah, it was fine.
So, little lady, why were you vibrating and moaning and half naked and not moving very much? Is that
That's
a
a
new
very-
age? Is that a new age kid thing nowadays?
That's a very interesting question.
That's what's popular with kids nowadays. Because I am so out of my time now. I'm so old.
I don't think so. Let me.
You just turned into like
I
bad
like-
Asian stereotype.
I like sit down and start explaining to him kind of what I remember from like arriving to the space station and kind of bringing up or the submarine station, the underwater station. I start basically explaining what happened since we arrived and kind of the fact that there's been like weird episodes that people have not been able to remember and things like this, and I start walking you through from like step one, probably with more detail than you need, and with like really big words.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna leave you guys for a bit, and then we'll go back to.
My last question was going to be, can I go home?
What would you guys like to do? Ideally, I'd like to try and get everyone back together because it's really slow to play when we're splitting between the two.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell you guys to get back together, but it makes... I don't like it when groups split up, especially when there's like very little sort of impetus to get back together again. So, anyway, what do you guys want to... I mean, I wouldn't say that you guys would probably live. I think if anything, you guys would join them. But, I mean, again, I'm not controlling the game. I'm just suggesting that it makes it pretty difficult to play when the groups are split up. Just keep it in mind. What do you guys...
Well, currently he doesn't even know about those two.
No,
so
no,
I'm
no, but you do.
Yeah, so that's why I'm filling him in.
Yeah.
So we should probably tell everybody else about this place.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And warn them that there could be a psychopathic version of you running around somewhere.
Can I get a time check?
It's 8:40 something.
8:44.
Okay.
Good call.
Oh, I got one class tomorrow, so I might have to leave at 9:30 when I get home.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I start walking towards the door.
Okay.
I think I might actually stay.
Why? Just by yourself?
Well, somebody has to research into this shit.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, strength in numbers.
Suppose you're right. I follow.
Okay. So you guys are leaving the Durandal room, correct? Okay. Make a perception check. Tell me how much you passed by, please.
Both of us?
Both of you, yeah.
I passed by 1.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I fail.
You hear what sounds like to be footsteps coming from the hallway outside. Remember how like you guys walked like You walked down there was a big long shaft. You guys walked down the hallway. There were a bunch of doors on either side, and then there was a door at the end with the Durandal room on it.
Yeah.
You hear like sounds from somewhere out here.
Okay.
Maybe it's a footstep. You're not really sure, but there's definitely a sound of some sort that above the sound of the air conditioning or the ventilation that you could hear.
I ready my gun.
Okay.
And I warn him, say like I hear some footsteps in the hallway.
I ready my throwing knives.
Okay. How many?
Let's say
You can hold up to 6. So 3 in each.
yeah. Ready 3.
Okay.
And so I'll move like with haste towards the hallway.
Okay. So you move with you're gonna run. You mean?
Well, like more like
running?
jog, like
Really?
I mean.
You're gonna jog towards the hallway.
Well, I mean,
That's
I
fine.
don't
That's
want to
fine.
like
Asking.
run.
Okay,
Like,
you
headlong.
jog. So you jog. That's fine. You jog out into the hallway. You jog into the hallway, and you can see that there are you don't see any people. You can hear a sound coming from somewhere off in the distance in this direction, and it sounds like you don't know how long this tunnel is, but from the way that the sound is coming, it sounds like it's like 700, 800 meters away. Like it's pretty far away. You feel like you're in a subway tunnel. That's the feel, right, of the thing. There are tracks on the ground. You can see that there are. It looks like there's a panel box, and it's open, and there's buttons on it. Well, there's buttons like a red button and a green button, and the green button is lit. And underneath is a key. A key slot.
Key slot.
Yeah, like a key, keyhole, a key, keyhole.
I have an iron key.
You do have an iron key. Yeah.
Does my key fit in there?
When you're gonna go and look.
Yeah.
Okay. When you go up and you look, it looks like whoever was last used this key, turned it, and broke it off in the lock.
Oh, okay.
So there is a key in there, but it's
there,
like
broken
off and stuck. The noise is getting louder, coming from this direction. You can make an IQ check at a +3. I'm gonna give you a +3 on that.
IQ check.
So plus 3. So that means you're rolling under a 14.
Yeah, 14.
You got it right on almost. Eh?
Yeah, it went away.
Yeah. So you make an it sounds like a train.
Shit. Can I hear any of this?
Oh yes, now you can definitely hear this. Before you were just like, and now you're like, oh, okay, there's a train coming.
Right.
All right. So we make. I'm gonna start making my way towards the ladder that we came down on.
Okay. You make your way back to the ladder, and it's back up in the hole.
Oh, fuck!
Shit.
Run.
The noise is getting louder.
How high is it?
How high is the Chinaman? What is his name? Sorry. How high is it?
Yeah.
Like 20 feet?
Okay.
The noise is getting really loud now, and you can feel the air getting pushed down the hallway towards you.
Shit.
Okay. I'm.
Let's go back down the hall
Yeah.
we came from.
Yeah. So we go back to where the hallway where the Durandal room is.
Okay, you can both roll. If you have running, you can roll running. If not, you can just roll on dex. I suggest you don't fail this roll. Right, Ben? You can always load running into your head. It's split second.
Roll with you on this one, man.
I'm serious. Like, this is what your
Yeah.
skill's all about. I mean,
Yeah.
true, yes, I know you don't want to fuck up, but also,
Yeah.
it's sort of, this is what
Learning,
this is
carousing
what it's
kinds
all
to do,
about.
or
Like,
well,
you can kind of, you can be like, you can give yourself all kinds of crazy shit,
You know, maybe
You don't have to. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
just think about it,
Yeah.
Like, you can always roll, and if you fail, then you can try it, maybe, but I don't know how much time is left. Actually, I know exactly how much time is left.
Okay. I roll on dex.
Unless you have running. Oh!
I'll
At 12. What's your dex? 11.
It's not 11. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're all in decks.
12.
12 guys?
Yeah,
No, bro.
exactly.
No, bro.
So what are you rolling on?
Whatever you can always do, eh? Speed up time.
So 11.
Okay,
Why would I
anyway.
want to speed up time?
So you speed yourself up.
Yeah, but
when
then whatever's
that's
coming at him, we go faster too.
Yeah.
Objects don't.
You
Objects
don't know
aren't.
whether you turn it quickly or slowly, right?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
Objects don't change places.
Okay,
they
I'm
only
rolling
age.
on. 5.
You pass.
Yep.
Okay, so you run off and you get down the hallway. You run and the train is coming towards you. You have a split second to do something before the train hits you.
Between the rails is lie down.
It definitely, the train takes up the whole tunnel. Like
Really
there's
lie
no
down.
space in the sides to you get in, you like run in time and you get and the door closes and the train is coming right towards you. What do you want to do? You can do one thing.
I try to turn back time.
Turn back.
Well,
Okay. Okay, roll your dex.
okay.
Oh no!
Oh god, this is
Oh
worse.
no!
Okay.
Oh no!
How much did you fail by?
2, I think, at least.
11.
14 by 3.
Yeah, so by 3.
You don't take him down with you, do you?
No.
No, I'm already away.
Well, I tried to turn back time.
So you're back with him down.
Okay. Okay. You are climbing down a shaft, and you're looking through windows, and you can see into like this big warehouse, and you're like, I should be under the sea.
You
Whoa.
teleported?
No, that's far back.
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
back like a
Holy
good hour or
shit.
two.
What?
You are still in the hallway with Randall. So the train. Just a second.
Yeah,
Second.
okay.
The train
Yeah.
comes by and it slows down and it stops.
Okay.
And so when you look through the door, like the door is torn off the hinge because there's no space for the door to be open when the train goes by. So
I thought you said the door closed.
Yeah, so the door, yeah, absolutely right. The door was closed past you, right? I'm deciding which direction the train
Oh,
is, so
okay.
that's fine. So it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, the door is closed,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see there's a frosted window here. You can see that the train is in the hallway.
I'll open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and as you go to open the door, the train doors slide open at the same time, and you can open the door into the train. And when you open the door into the train, there are the cart that you're in is full of cryogenic tubes, like those life support pods.
Yeah.
And there's like, you'd probably say you look down the train and there's probably 100 or 120, like just all of the car door, like between the doors, there's no, it's like a subway, but there's no doors between the cars, and you can just look into the car and car going on, and you can just see that in each car there's like 20, so you can look both directions and you can see there's just pods in all of them. Most of them are, the lights are completely off on them. You can sort of look all the way down to the right hand side. You can see that there's one of them is green. When you look to the left, you can see when you look all the way down, one to the left is also green. But all the rest are off. Not red, off.
If this were an RPG, one of them would be your new teammate, the other would be your new enemy.
Or one of them might have fire powers and the other one might have water.
One might be a gunner, one might be a main.
I'm gonna get on the train.
You're gonna get on the train?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, as you step into the train, the door closes behind you and the train starts off.
You're really far away, don't you?
Oh no.
And here John was like, I want to get you guys back all together.
He fucked it up. Not me.
Still alive, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So you're in the tube, and you hear you can hear you hear someone sort of start talking, and then you hear handgun bullets start going off, and then there's like even from where you are, there's like a sort of a flash of light, but you can't really see what's going on because you're halfway down the tube.
Okay, I guess I'll go towards the gun.
Okay.
Shaft.
Okay. So you like climb up the tube, and you sort of like stick your head out of the ventilation shaft, and just as you look, you see you can't really see what happens, but you see a rifle get thrown across the room. This guy catches the rifle. You see him. You see if you're like looking at the thing, you see him catch the rifle like this, and then you just like, and then you hear like, roar! Like this. What are you gonna do?
You can just wait. Like,
Yeah,
So I got retcon out.
Yeah. You're just a second. I'll get to you in a second. So you hear like, so you and then you hear a and you noise, like a horrible squidge noise, and you see like blood spray all over like the entrance to the thing, and like he's like standing there. It's him. You know who he is, right? Like Victoria's standing there, and she's got holding this M16 assault rifle, M4A1 assault rifle, and the butt of it's like just dripping with blood, and it's got like pieces of like skin and bone on it. And she kind of like drops the gun and kind of like looks kind of strangely, and then you can roll perception check.
And I make it.
Okay, you see him like in the ventilation shaft, kind of like looking at you horrified, like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey.
Wait a minute. What?
By the way, you don't remember anything that happened down in the. No, you don't remember anything that happened down there.
Okay.
Just so you know, moving the dial around really fucks with the game. Like, it's fine, you can do it, because I will gladly, like, I know exactly how it works, and so if you do it, I will play it out, but I'm just letting you know that when you do it, it drastically changes a lot of things. Don't stop it. Just know that there is a method to my madness. I'm just like randomly telling you what happens.
Okay.
What you do, there is an effect to it, and how you do it is not random. So if you figure out how it works, then it might take you a while. But anyway, it's all good. I just want to let you know. So what do you? Yeah, go ahead.
I just retconned all the stuff that they just did.
Yeah.
Or he said
Or
no.
did you?
He said
Well, he said
You
he gets you in
all
a
the
minute.
stuff that who did?
That,
I
him
asked.
finding, like,
He does-
him
he's-
finding him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
That's right.
It's all gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're in
Yeah.
the tube.
Yeah.
I gotta go with that shit again.
Yeah. However, everything happened for you, and there's a reason why.
Okay.
So you have to.
I think I get it.
Yeah,
I
you might
think I
figure it
get
out, but there is a reason why.
Is it the cocktail?
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, and there's you might figure it out, but you might not. It all depends. And you guys can talk about it till you blue in the face, but I won't tell you until the game's over. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what happened. So we're gonna play you guys for a second. So you just saw him smash this guy. Well, you didn't see it's him. Someone got smashed in the face, and you see him.
Yeah.
So that's where we are.
So I said. So I'm like putting down the gun. I'm like, hey.
Hi.
Are you all right?
I mean, it's good you're asking, but I don't think I'm the person you should be asking this to. What just happened?
And I like go through the whole like Durando gave me guns and then like told me to go this way.
As you're talking, from behind you, you hear like a whispered voice say, "Next one." It's a Randall's voice.
Wonderful.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're like you don't hear it. I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I started explaining like everything that happens, and that I was trying to get into the room without like disturbing anything, and trying to get Durandal to like assume that I'd killed.
You're
Hans.
talking all this, and he's conscious. Like you're
Yes.
conscious. You can hear all of this, and you're like, I don't know if you're pretending to be unconscious or if you're just lying there in shock. But
No,
either way,
I'm just kind of pretending to be unconscious,
Yeah, okay.
just
to understand what's happening.
yeah.
Okay.
So I like start going through everything that happened and how I was trying to like fool Durandal when he started going off with the lights, because I didn't know what Durandal wanted me to do. I just got guns, and then like I explained how kind of the firefight went off, and how like I think that he thought that I went crazy, so he like tried to attack me, but I didn't go crazy. And I'm like trying to explain all this kind of stuff to you.
You hear Durandal say in a completely normal voice,
Yeah.
"What are you waiting for? Finish the job." And you don't hear any of this. You don't hear nothing. You don't hear this at all, even though you're in the same room as him. You just hear it in your head,
yeah.
like.
And then so I kind of finish off the whole story with like, can you help me get into the med bay?
I just kind of shake my head and then try to pick him up.
You don't care. You're just like whatever. You take it as he smashed him in the face. You're like, it's all good. Let's go.
Well, he has guns.
He does. He does have
Yeah.
guns. Yeah, he's got pistols.
Yeah, 2 pistols, and he also just beat somebody in.
Yeah,
with
okay.
it, so
So you're-
I'm pretty intimidated.
Okay,
Right?
so you're gonna just carry him then? You gonna have? You
Well-
have first aid?
No, I'm the only one first.
Yeah,
aid.
he's
No,
the
no,
one
we
who
have
does
to-
it.
we have to schedule this. We're gonna go back. So you're gonna carry him. So I'm assuming you guys are gonna carry him back to the pod, open it up,
Yeah.
and put him inside.
And take his
correct?
clothes off this
Well,
time
you don't
before
remember
putting
that.
it inside.
You
You don't
don't
know that.
remember that.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
just because before
I
it
don't
was
know
like
if
a
you
time
would-
for it was a
Yeah,
time thing.
I don't know if you can like. do
Well,
that.
before I was on the computer for quite a while, right? So I
That
figured.
wasn't why you forgot. It was just 'cause
No,
you
it
forgot.
wasn't. I chose not to put him in
Okay,
because I thought he
that's
was
fine.
bleeding out
Very
faster.
well, very well.
Sorry,
Okay, that's fine.
I-
So you get stripped naked and put in the pod. But the pod is empty
No
when you
guns
put him
for
in.
him.
There's,
Okay.
you go
Yeah.
inside,
No
the pods are
guns.
exactly
No.
as you remember them before. There's an empty one with his dead body in it with a head missing.
Right.
And there's also another empty one that's completely empty, and he is not in any of the pods. Your turn.
Okay. So
What is train pod?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go see the
To the
green,
left or the right?
Blue or red pill?
Yeah.
right.
The right one?
Yeah.
Okay. You go and you open the right pod, and this guy.
Am I gonna sexually harass both girls?
Yes.
Are you a girl?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
20-year-old girl.
So the pod opens and this guy
Same
rolls
scenario
out.
as before,
This
just
guy rolls
different
out
girl.
and he's wearing like a loincloth and he's got a shaved head. He's got no eyebrows, no eyelids, no fish, no hair anywhere on his body.
But I am roguishly attractive.
And he's roguishly attractive, and he's got a barcode on his forehead.
Can
and
I
it says-
scan the barcode?
It says reject underneath. You can read the barcode without needing to scan.
I could have done that too.
No,
Flex.
he's got a computer mind.
I step out and
I'm
look
a
at
lightning
you.
calculator. I know binary.
I give you like a wink, like wink my eyebrows. Hello, lady.
He looks
Hi.
and sounds like a drunk Bruce Willis.
I said I'm inconsistent.
And you are?
The name is Blues. Dumb Blues. And you are beautiful. Of course.
Hear the guitar flaring.
Banjo player.
I'm Aquila.
Aquila. Beautiful. Dangerously.
What?
Don't need clothes.
No.
The ones I'm wearing.
They would look a bit
You don't
funny.
look like the cross-dressing type, so I'm not gonna give you mine.
Oh, you know fun.
And they make him
You
a
hear a
cocktail.
beeping noise far off on the other side of the,
Son of a
of the
bitch.
thing, and way off in the distance you see the Like there's lights in the train car,
Yeah.
right? In the thing of the train car, and the right off in the distance, you see the one with the other green one open up, and he climbs out, and he reaches underneath the thing, and he pulls out, and he's got 2 shotguns, and he starts walking down the trains towards you. The lights from where you are turn off the opposite way, so and they turn off going towards him, and for a split second you see him striding towards you with his hair flying back, and then it's just pitch black.
What the fuck?
Get down! I push her down.
You push her down?
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, oh this, oh no, not like that.
No,
on the ground.
I'm not a ledge, okay? I push her, I shove her down.
Yeah. Okay, you push her down on the ground.
Do you have any guns? What do you want?
Throwing knives.
He's like,
Roll perception.
Me?
Yeah. There's a little bit of emergency lighting in the ground, but it's low, red LEDs.
It's 6 for 10 on 10.
Okay. So you look up. Your perception is 10. Yeah. Okay. So you look on the side of the thing, and there is an emergency. There's a fire axe in a container.
More like.
More like.
Lend me a knife, Akira.
what accent is that?
It's Spanish. It's Tom Blues.
I give him a knife.
Okay.
And I
Tom Blues is bound by no culture.
Yeah, you open it up, and there's a fire axe.
I take out the axe.
He's just Tom
Battle of the world.
He's what
you take the axe
he's
out, and
whatever race
you
the lady he's
spin it
hitting
in
on
your
wants
hand,
him to be.
Because you do happen to have the
Axe.
yes.
It's more like.
Was he just like a fireman? Is
No, I'm just a really burly guy.
No, he has a backstory that he doesn't really remember. Well, you do. You know what your backstory is. He's a fighter pilot.
Yeah. I'm a fighter pilot.
He's an Air Force
But
fighter
I just
pilot.
happen to like axes and guns a lot.
He's got some good skills, but that's one of his brawling and axe fighting are his big
Akira.
skills.
It's a dangerous name. I need you to help me.
You have combat reflexes?
I don't.
No,
Oh, I do.
Okay. That's a good thing to know. Okay. It's like pitch black, right? And then someone's about to basically swing something at you because you have combat reflexes. You can't be surprised. So
Block. I go for a block.
okay, you go for a block. So he's standing in front of you, and you basically put your hands over her head, and you can just smell his pungent armpits. He's standing in front of you, and he puts his hands above you. You can just smell.
But
his,
I am
his
very,
pheromones.
very rugged.
He's very rugged and very burly and muscly. So roll for your parry skill. Dodge.
Parry
No,
down.
it's right here.
Done.
Parry 10.
I do.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you put it up, and you see in the light as it comes down, there's the guy's hold. It's
You.
It's one of you. And he's got the shotgun, and he's just he's holding the barrel, and he smashes. He's holding it like a club, and he's smashing it on you. He's just whoosh, and it just hits the axe haft. It's who has a faster movement?
I got a 5.25.
5.25. What's your base move?
5. 5.
5.
My base
Right
is-
under here.
Oh, 5.25.
Oh, 5.25.
Okay, so you can go first because he just. Oh, actually, you know what? You have combat reflexes. So
And also
go
go first. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but you actually get to go.
I try to disarm him. Literally.
Oh, so you
You're
want
gonna
to
cut his arms off?
Oh no, I'm kidding. Actually, no.
No, I was asking.
I just want to get rid of the shotguns and maybe call up one of them for myself. He has 2, right?
He does have 2, yeah.
I try to get rid of.
So you're trying to disarm him?
Yeah, not
Yes.
literally.
So not actually literally disarm him, but actually disarm him?
Yeah.
Okay, so disarming is actually.
I also have shotgun skill apparently. So.
It's always good to have.
Should be under technique, I think.
Yeah, there is a technique, but you get a default. Disarm.
I'd be brawling too in that case, wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, there's a special disarm skill though. That's what I'm trying to look up quickly before I've forgotten what it is.
Oh, yo! As soon as I meet someone with a better male voice, I'm gonna mimic your voice. Okay.
You can do that too.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mimic a girl's voice. No. Should I just go for like a literal disarm if it saves us time?
Well, it depends on whether you want to actually cut him or not. You want to cut him? If you want to actually cut him, yes, it is easier.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll try to disarm him, at least one of his arms.
Okay, so disarm him. If you're disarming, that is it's -2 on your roll.
Okay, I will be -2 on axe and mace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're rolling under 10.
Oh fuck.
Roll a third dice. Yeah. So you miss. It swings by your head like this, and it doesn't stick in the wall, but it like bounces off the wall and it's like a spark. It's your turn.
Okay.
We haven't had combat in a long time.
Yeah.
We haven't. Roll.
You still have knives in your hand.
Yeah.
And I gave one of them back to you.
Yeah.
So you have all your
Akira, some help.
Akira the Hun.
Akira.
I'm gonna try to, since he's like really close to me, I'm gonna try like punch with the
Yeah, you can
knives.
punch with the knives.
That'd
Normally,
be-
when you throw knives, though, you don't hold them by the. Oh, you do. Don't you hold them by the
blades.
by the blade
Yeah.
when you throw it?
It
When you
depends on
throw
the
it?
knives. The throwing knives have
Yeah,
actually a
sometimes,
sharp
like-
edge.
Okay, I'll let it slide. Go ahead. So you're holding the
Well-
blades. You're holding them with them sticking out like this.
Yeah.
You can stab.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Okay.
Roll
on knife skill.
knife.
Knife.
Dagger,
12.
or knife, whichever.
Yeah, knife. So it's 12.
Berserker rage going.
6.
Make it.
4.
11.
Roll for hit location, please. 3 dice again.
Just get stuck in the head every
You think,
fight scene.
despite the fact that
6.
I've played for like 15 years and I still don't remember this fucking thing, you hit him in the right leg.
Okay.
So roll for damage is going to be 1d6 plus 3.
Seven. 7.
Okay, so 2 knives, you stab him, and 1 knife gets stuck in his leg, the other one cuts him and comes back out with you. So when you stab him like this kind of thing, you sort of punch him with the knives. One out of the 3 gets stuck in his leg. The other 2 hit him, but then come back in your hand. So
Okay.
1 knife is still stuck in his leg.
Okay.
Whose move is it now?
It's his move.
Oh shit!
Don't shoot me.
What am I gonna do?
Okay. So he sort of like he steps back like this, and he steps back and he's got the 2 shotguns, and he kind of like spins them around his
Spin
like
cocks them?
like this,
With
so they like cock them like.
So that's 18d7.
Right, yeah, and then he just like he looks at one and he just like throws it on the ground in front of him, in front of both, like between the 2 of you, like on the ground, and he smiles, and then he reaches up and he
Oh,
twists
son
his-
of a
he
fuck.
twists he turns his head slowly, and all of a sudden he's like a blur, and like 2 bullets go off. You both have to dodge. Roll. Yeah, okay. So roll on your dodge. If you don't have combat reflexes, it's -1 on your dodge.
I got combat
Okay.
reflexes. He has 2.
Where's
Dodge is right there. So you have to roll under 7.
Shit.
I got combat reflexes. So I
Yeah.
got
So you have to roll under 9.
Not bad.
Okay. So you're just like.
7. 5, 9.
Exactly.
Okay. So like the bullet like smashes you in the chest,
Oh.
and you just kind of like you fly back. It doesn't feel like it's buckshot, so
Okay.
it doesn't like do massive amounts of damage,
Yeah.
but it does knock you off your feet. You take
Okay.
1 point of damage.
How does a shotgun run do 1 point of damage?
Pardon?
How does a shotgun
It's
run?
'Cause
buckshot.
It's buckshot. So it's the amount of his success
Okay.
is how many pellet. In
Okay.
GURPS, that's the way shotguns work. It's the amount of your success that notes how many bullets actually hit, and so his success was so close to his skill that only 1 pellet hits you. But the blast, you're so close that the
Yeah.
blast like blows you off your feet.
Yeah. So
It's your turn.
I drop my axe. I just put my fist.
Okay.
Time to brawl.
Okay.
My gun's out, and I start trying to find the guy and brawl with him.
So you're just gonna like dive at him and
Dive at him.
Okay,
grab him.
so the way that
Yeah.
martial arts works, or the way that brawling works, is that if you're gonna grab him, you have to roll once to grab him using your brawling, and if your brawling is successful, then he can try to dodge, and if he misses, then you're not. But if you are successful in grabbing him, then you roll a strength check to see if you can hold on to him, and that's when you're like sort of wrestling, so to speak.
I make it.
Okay, so now you can roll. He's going to roll to dodge you. He fails his dodge. So now you roll your strength check, and he rolls his strength check.
I do badly. 15.
Okay, so you grab him, and he just kind of like pushes you out of the way.
Elbow strike.
You can't.
I can't.
You
No,
can't.
it's not your attack. You get dual attacks. You could.
Okay.
You don't. So he pushes you out of the way. It's your turn.
Okay. I didn't like drop any of the knives that I'm holding when I got black
Once-
back at all.
Um,
or anything?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna try
You're
to.
holding both of them still.
Okay. I'm gonna throw one of them. At
Okay. So it's pretty difficult to only throw one because you're holding two of them in one hand.
Couldn't I just like?
You can
Take-
drop one and yeah, you can pick one out and throw it. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. You'd have to actually to do it. You'd have to drop one of them and throw the one you've got in your hand. But you're lying on the ground, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because basically you're holding two like this, right?
Yeah.
So if you grab one out, that's the equivalent of drawing a knife. So that would be your attack.
Yeah, it's quick draw.
Right? Quick draw.
Okay, then roll quick draw first. Then if you want to do that
Yeah.
instead.
Fast draw knife. 12. You do it. 13.
9, 13.
13 on 12.
Right. So it takes you an action to draw your knife.
Okay.
So now it's his
It's
turn.
his turn.
And as he like pushes you away, he like strikes you with his knee.
Do I get a dodge?
You definitely get a dodge. Yeah. He hits you. He's using karate, so you have -1 to your
I
dodge.
don't dodge.
Okay. He hits you in the neck.
Oh man, that sucks.
It's okay though, I got tons of muscles.
It's not so much about your muscles or your strength.
I'm trying to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
Karate does.
Wait for that. First, figure out how much better you need to feel.
So let me borrow this. I need a calculator.
Oh yeah, sure.
Unless someone else has a calculator, or is it a human calculator?
I have lightning calculator. No.
Nope.
What's the operation? Is it like a...
It's a decimal.
Oh.
Okay. So you take 9 points of damage to your neck.
Oh gosh.
Sure you're choking on your windpipe right now.
Yeah, he just basically like as he like wiggles his way out of you, he just like puts his like knee right into your throat. Oh goodness. You have to roll a health check. You can re-roll all those dice again if you want.
I want to change that. I miss this guy's. This one's not that good. And foot mouth.
You're unconscious.
Oh.
So he just like puts it into him and just like drops him on the ground.
And as you
You're like, here's my I don't know what happened.
as he falls to the ground, rose petals scatter around him.
And sad flamenco.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just like
Slumps
like
down.
you hear his neck like crack.
Oh.
You think he's dead.
Yeah.
You don't think he's alive.
You also think I'm an idiot and a pervert.
Yeah. He like goes, you see him wrestle him, and as he wrestles him, this guy just like pulls him out of the way, grabs him by the side of the neck, like this, and he just drops him. It's kind of like,
Well,
You're next.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw my knife.
Okay. Throw your knife.
12. Yep.
Beauty.
What did you roll?
4.
7.
Four.
That's a crit.
4. That's crit. Nice.
That's a critical.
In the eye. In the eye.
So now you have to roll for hit location.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. There's something else you can roll first. Roll again. Roll 3 dice again.
Okay.
Yep.
6.
9.
9.
Okay, that's normal damage. Nothing special or critical. So roll now on your hit location.
9.
Okay, so it just hits him. It hits him in the
Main
chest.
body.
Roll for damage. It's 1d plus 3.
5.
So it takes 5 points of damage. He the knife sticks in his chest, and he's just he kind of sort of comes down on one knee, and you can see that it's pretty deep in his chest.
Do I wake up?
No. No.
It's
You
been a
were
second.
knocked out a second ago.
Yeah, it was a second.
Yeah, literally a second ago.
Literally.
Yeah, he reaches up and he grabs it and he pulls it out like this. You feel a twinge in your chest where you are somewhere. You sort of what the fuck is going on? Yeah. So it is his turn. He pulls the knife out. He looks at it. And then he throws it back at you.
Oh shit!
It misses. And bounces off the wall. Ding, 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 ding. Your turn.
Alright,
Throw the other one.
He
yeah.
doesn't have any more.
What?
He's
Yeah,
thrown 2.
No, he threw one.
He only threw yes,
Yeah,
And
one
one
left.
got got stuck in his leg, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'll throw the other
The
one.
last one. The final knife.
Well, I have a bunch of them
Yeah.
strapped all over me though.
9.
9.
9? Okay. So roll. He just moves out of the way and it flies by.
Do I wake up?
No.
Dude!
Literally.
Literally, it's just 2 seconds.
Yeah, you've been pretty badly hurt. Well, it's not the problem. Even
Is
if
it all
you're
his
hard
health
to
points in
kill,
one
no.
turn?
No.
Yeah, hard to kill. No. By the way, next time, you know what? You should have gotten a point from that, but I didn't give it to you. So next time,
wouldn't
you
have
gotta
helped
remember.
anyways. It wouldn't
Well,
have
yeah,
helped.
but Daredevil means that you actually get +2 to all your actions if you jump in and you run in.
If
so
you don't
that
think.
would-
Yeah.
yeah,
Which I just did.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, you gotta. Yeah, it's
It
all right.
didn't
Don't worry about
help anyways.
You still would have failed by 1.
Yeah. So he basically, this guy, he walks towards you. You're lying on the ground still.
Yeah.
He walks towards you, and as he gets close to you, he turns the thing in his head slightly, and then he goes his body becomes like a blur, and he kicks you 3 times like this.
Fuck.
You can dodge by rolling, which is -3. Because you're on the ground, and it's an additional -4 because of the speed. So it's -4. Well, it was always -1,
Yeah.
but because you're lying on the ground, it's -3.
Yeah.
So you have to roll.
You can crit them, but you probably won't. But
Yeah.
you can try anyway.
Can he not dodge 1
He's
normal?
lying on the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
how fast can he hack things? Because he has the thing in his head.
He can definitely very quickly.
Very.
That's his special skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're on a moving train that is powered by computers, and
Well,
when
yes, I was hoping to at least subdue him before I had to resort
when
to.
an object in motion ceases.
Yes, I know.
You both get knocked out though.
But
So he hits 2 out of the 3.
fuck.
Sorry, it's just feet, though.
Well, his knee cracked my neck. So.
Yeah, definitely did. Definitely did.
And he's going faster than normal human.
He's like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
He's in the hyperbaric chamber. So you got to dodge twice at -3 per hit. So what is your dodge? Is 8, right?
Yeah,
So
so
you have to dodge on 5 twice. Are you gonna do it?
Nope.
There's
Not on the first
more?
one.
Nope.
No.
So you take 5 points of damage total.
Wow, that's pretty good, though.
Take 2 points of damage to your ribs, and you take 3 points of damage to your leg.
So
It's your turn.
Okay.
No, you're not conscious.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
But it has to do with
becoming conscious.
Yeah,
but, like,
right.
Like if I do become conscious, there's gonna be like a moment.
15 seconds is how long it takes around, like the equivalent of 15 seconds for you to actually roll on your health to see if you become conscious. If you do become conscious,
there's like a refractory period where I can't do anything while I'm recovering.
if you do become conscious, then any movement that you you'll be fine. Never mind, because you're not in zero. Yes, that's right. There's no refractory period. Potentially, there should be a period of shock, but since you haven't woken up yet, I can't have you roll on shock.
Okay.
When you take more than half your hit points in a single hit, then you are usually in shock, unless you are able to pass that shock. Go ahead.
Okay. So I now that I don't have any knives, I definitely will try to hack the train.
Okay. So you're going to hack it by touching it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means you're letting your AI into the train, correct? That's the way it works. When you hack something via touch,
okay.
then you're letting your AI into the train to do your
But
bidding.
wouldn't I still be able to hack it without touching it? Or is that only for terminals?
You can if you're actually physically typing on a terminal, then you could hack it. But if you're lying on your ground in the back of a train and you're in the middle of combat, so the only way you can do it is with touch. Like if you do a 1 second touch, that is basically hack. You didn't it doesn't actually even take an attack. It is so fast. It's like an instant connection to the train.
Okay.
So it won't even be an action.
Okay.
Plus, you're already on the ground, so you're not going very far.
So just to let you know, if you wanted to, you could grab the poles, right? You know, like poles you hold on to.
Yeah.
You could grab a pole, pull yourself up, and as you pull yourself up, you can simultaneously hack through the pole.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you're like a mage. Like
Bruh, you're OP.
Alright.
The connection does not take even a second. It is an instant connection.
Okay.
So what you can do is roll your IQ, no bonuses. If you pass, then your AI does what you want it to.
Okay.
If you fail, then your AI might do what you want it to.
Okay. So it's
8.
Yep.
Okay, so you grab the pole. What are you going to tell the computer to do? You have full control over the train. You can look through all the security cameras in the train. You're basically connected to the train in every way.
I'm going to try to stop the train as quickly as possible.
Okay, so if you stop the train, the guy is going to come flying towards you. Because he's standing here, the train is going this direction. Oh no, the train is going that. You're fine. Never mind. I'm just checking in my head. So you grab the thing and you just kind of look at him and you smile and he's like this, and the train just like stops and he flies back. With this. You have to roll a strength check. Oh yeah. You also go flying. You have to roll a strength check to see if you can hold on to the thing. Since you knew it was coming, you get a +2 to your strength because you're able to like anchor yourself when you hold on. You didn't just like held like this.
Hey, dude.
It's like when you're driving, right? If you go around a corner,
you're already on the ground, so it wouldn't be as bad. You're just kind of going to slide across the floor.
Probably hit my hand on something too.
Yeah, you may. But yeah, exactly. So you roll strength. So
no,
your strength.
You'll bounce up the thing and unbreak your neck.
You'll
pop the vertebrae back into place.
That's a critical success then.
6,
12.
Perfect. Right on. So you stop, you hold, and so the guy who's like standing there, he flies back. Yeah, he flies back with so much violence that he actually his whole body leaves the ground, and he flies back over one of the pods. He like smashes his head against one of the pods, and like flips backwards. And as he flips backwards, there's kind of like you see like where he smashes his head. There's like a dent in the side of his head. Like this, and you're on the ground already, so you just slide up to the edge of the first pod. You don't take any damage. You just kind of slide and stop. Because you weren't very far away from the pod, so you just went like that. But this guy, because he was standing, he just flew away. Yeah. So you can roll to see if you're conscious now.
That's sweet. 8.
So now you can roll to see if you're in shock. So roll your health again. You're not in shock. So you like get up.
Where is he?
You get up, see him on the ground, and immediately think that your grappling worked.
I don't think I'll do that, but like
Tom Blues wins again.
It's
how he's won every fight. It's actually
He doesn't win, he just never
He
loses.
just never loses.
Even when I lose, I still win.
Even when I lose, I'm still blues.
Yeah, but okay. So actually, you won't do that. But I'll wake up.
You're gonna find your brother.
What?
Your brother. You never heard of the Blues Brothers?
Oh.
Come on.
No smoking.
No, I was gonna give you a drink. I was gonna drink out of this.
Yeah, like 3 hours ago.
No, you fuck. Here you go.
Hey, killer.
Was that you?
Yeah. I'm
You hear a
parked here, by the
growl.
way.
You hear a growl from down the train. You can turn the lights on. You're still in
I
the
pick
car.
up
As
shotgun.
long as you're holding on to the bar, you're in full control.
Did
Yeah.
you drop
Yeah.
his shotgun?
Yes, his shotgun's on the ground.
Both of them?
One of them is
I pick
the
it
one
up.
that he put on the ground.
I pick it up and I put the axe, like kind of tucking him in hook lock.
Okay, yeah. So you pick up both.
Yeah. One's my little
Gonna-
Yeah, it's like a sawn-off shotgun. It's
Okay.
not like a full. It's like a pistol,
Yeah.
like a double-barrel shotgun that's cut off.
I do turn the lights on.
Okay, you turn the lights on. As you turn the lights on, you see sort of him. I'm just gonna say him. Him. He's sort of sprawled against one of the pods, and he just kind of goes, and he's like standing up like this, and you see his head is like caved in like this, and when you look in the caved in spot, you can see there's like a glint of metal in through the thing, and he just kind of like he looks at you, and his head's kind of like cracked to the side. He goes like this, and then he just starts like walking like a little bit like joltingly, like he's a little fucked up. He's like walking towards you guys. He's like he was about 30 feet he flew, and he's like walking towards you like this.
It's not over. I charge him.
Really?
Son of a bitch.
Actually, no.
Plus
yeah,
two.
It's plus two, right?
Plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah. You get +2.
I charge him with my
I
shotgun.
hope he
and,
knees you in the neck again.
What's the range of the shotgun?
The range on a sawed-off shotgun is effective range is about 10 feet.
Okay, I would know that.
Yeah, absolutely would.
As soon as I expected range, I'd shoot both barrels.
Okay, click.
Grab a shotgun.
Okay, so do you have a quick draw?
I don't have to.
You dropped the shot.
You drop the shotgun. You're like,
No, I hold it like try to grab an axe. Like.
okay, so you're like walking towards him, and you like drop, you like pull it, they keep walking. What are you gonna do?
Can I make some of the pods like malfunction to like electrocute him?
You can electrocute the lights. You can't
Okay.
electrocute the
Pods.
and any like there's electrical conduit that runs under the floor that you can also electrocute that as well.
Don't kill me.
But wouldn't that would affect all of us though?
Well, you can try and do it just for the panel, but you have to roll on it.
Yeah.
The lights won't do much damage. The only thing you know would do damage would be the electrical conduit.
It'll stun. Oh, and I think
Yeah, I'll try the panels.
Okay. So roll your IQ, add 2 points to your IQ, and that's what you're rolling under.
So
Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah.
13.
Yeah, bro.
I'm having
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't care.
Oh,
yep.
critical success.
No, what's your...
6 out of 13.
Yeah, you definitely not a critical, but you managed to... So you electrocute the panel underneath his feet, or underneath, like, on the side, and electricity arcs up his leg, and, like, goes up his head, and crawls up over his head, and goes... You see, like, arcs going in where the dent is on his head, and it goes like this, and he kind of, like, blinks and twitches for a second, and you see his whole body twist, super like as if there's like a twist in time, like goes tears like this, and you just see like this, and there's just like a noise, and there's spatter of blood all around the inside.
And I'm
of
traumatized.
of the pack of the thing. Like there's like a spray of blood all around the. You've seen like in Akira when he like explodes people. It's so it's like blood like kind of all over, but his corpse is nowhere to be found. It's just like you saw his body like up and like
Just when you
twist
get turned
in
into
like a
this.
strange like thing, like almost like it was turning inside in on itself, and it was just like a scream that was that had like an audio like distortion, like, and then there's just like a mist.
And I'm covered.
You're covered. Yeah. There's not actually a lot of blood. You think there'd be a lot more blood, but it's like a fine spray everywhere.
Febreze of blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Mamma mia.
Why would you do that?
Mom, are you Italian?
He's just learned that now.
It says reject, and also I've been talking in a Spanish accent. I know how to play banjo.
Nobody knows the legend of Tom Blues, even him himself.
So, since I could read
So Tom
his
Blues. Tom Blues is every
barcode,
nationality. Depends on the woman
do
you're
I know
sitting
what
on.
it says?
Well, the barcode is a barcode is just a string of. It only works if you know the database.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'd have
You need to
connect-
know the command control before it.
Well, you need to, if you could connect to the computer that it's entered in, then you would be able to.
Right now, it's
Okay.
just string numbers.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
The train. I assume the train. And you can. The train still stopped.
Yeah. Can I open the doors?
Yeah. You can do everything until you let go of the bar. You can do anything you want.
Killer, that was very impressive.
You're welcome.
You are strong. Strong like
Yeah,
nuts.
I'm half computer, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
So, here's the
Are you Conan now?
No, I just got covered in blood. I'm a bit lost.
Tom Blues.
So yes.
What is best in life?
I don't get what.
That's like the beginning of the
Of the Conan.
Of Conan the Barbarian.
Oh.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies.
Well,
to see them
considering
go
I
down
have them before you.
and hear them.
I am
Implications of the
like
weapon.
half naked, muscly with an axe. Conan the Barbarian kind of works, I guess.
Is this mine?
I'm not that dumb though.
I think that is.
I think I might need to go now catch the bus.
We can stop now. It's a little early, but we can
No,
stop
no,
now.
It's like that's like. I think that belongs to nobody.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's
Leather armor, yeah.
9:37.
Okay. So yeah, we can stop now. Yeah, it's not a terrible place to stop.
Still need to figure out how I'm gonna be able to come.
Right.
Like, gonna keep coming here.
Right.
Oh, if you
Right.
set up the voting option to allow adding people to add more options, you can actually tick multiple boxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. I'll just probably end up using a different tool for different. Yeah. I mean, how often do you your shift is? You're not one of your days off now. Like, are they regular or not regular anymore?
They're regular days off, but they've just like changed.
What are they now?
So it's Friday and Saturday now.
Okay. I mean, I don't like I said, I don't mind playing like a Friday evening, but I have no problems playing a different day.
No, it's just like everybody else. Like, I know this guy can't do like any other day of the week.
What? I can do Fridays. I wouldn't be able to do it at the same time, but I can do Fridays.
Well then.
I mean, we can figure it out. I mean, again, I don't want to change it all for one person, but ideally, I'd like to try and involve you for the last few, the next few sessions. But I mean, it's I know it's difficult when you change your schedule, and I know you can't do any other day than Tuesday.
I can do Tuesday, and I don't usually work on the nights and the weekends. So I'm usually like off at 4:30 Saturday, Sunday, no matter what. But that can like change with literally no notice.
Right. I mean, I'd rather not play Saturday nights.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I really don't have a social life. I don't really care. But
Yeah.
I'm usually not working on the weekend, so I'll usually have a date or something that will be on a weekend as opposed to a weeknight. But well, let's play it by ear. Let's see how it goes for next.
Yeah.
We've got 2 weeks to go.
Yeah. But I will say that I don't think I'll be able to do Saturday. No, wait. No, never mind. I'm just getting stuff in my head. Never mind.
So I know that you're like super new to your job, and so you probably can't ask. But if you could, I would consider like talking to a manager and saying like, "Look, I have a commitment bi-weekly in the evenings. I don't see why. I mean, it's not like you're saying every week I'm going to get off this paper."
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. And I would at least ask.
Yeah.
When I used to work. When I worked retail, I told my manager that I had a yoga class or a martial arts class once a week on Tuesdays, and that was when, you know, I mean, like, I can't change it. I've been training for years. I can't change that shift. And then usually I'll be like, okay, well, we'll let you off early that day, and you'll come in and do extra shift on another day.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, it's kind of the excuse I use.
it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know that it's new and it's your first job, and I definitely don't want you to like would just mention it in a way that you're fairly confident. Like, hey, look, you know, this is when I train. You know, I can't really change it because I teach a class or some bullshit. I'll write you a fake note that says you know you're my star pupil, and you can whatever. I don't mind. Like, you know, it just all you can do is ask. If they say no, then you can be like, okay, and then like keep working. Like, don't be like, fuck you, I'm out of here. You know.
Yeah.
After like.
I use the excuse that I have a creative writing class on Tuesday nights.
The thing is, though, it's kind of weird because like I already told them that I had like something to do on Tuesdays, so I don't know if like.
So, but
just,
when they brought up the new schedule to you, did you mention that you aren't available on Tuesdays?
no.
Because it's possible that they just forgot.
Yeah.
You can always. What I would do is I would go and talk to him and say, look, like, be super honest and be like really like, kind of humble about it and say, look, you know, when I first started, I said I had commitments on Tuesdays from 7 until from 7 to whatever. You can make up if you want to make up whatever the excuse is. Right? It's up to you. But then say like, you know, I mentioned that when I first started that was when I had a commitment. When you gave me the new, you know, and then say when you gave me the new schedule, I felt I don't want to lose my job because of this thing, but it's really important to me that I go. And then if they say no, then I'm like, you're like, okay, I'll have to change my schedule, and then you know we figure something out. But at least you ask, you know, and see what they say.
Just gonna run up and use your loot. That's cool.
You're like, whose dick do I gotta suck? So get out of here.
Not Tom Beluza's dick.
Tom Baloo,
Big. It won't fit me.
Oh.
You know what? Have the same size.
But
They're not.
you know why they call him
Oh,
Tom
they're
Blues,
You're not
right?
fun.
Blue. The color of his balls.
Oh.